Cases of coronavirus have not been reported across the state.
That's right.
Spring break is now over. This will be the new normal.
Those over 60 with underlying health conditions remain most at risk.
Well, if you've been to the stores recently, you know supplies are just flying off store shelves.
There's already an overwhelming need for food because of the coronavirus crisis. Changes are coming for Miami-Dade and Broward schools. Both will be closed starting on Monday.
Broward is still leading the state in the number of residents diagnosed in Florida.
An emergency order has now been issued, shutting down all non-essential retail as well as commercial businesses.
And the projections that we have been looking at show the peak of deaths as a result of this virus still a few weeks away.
Several cities are following Miami Beach in ordering a mask mandate. Unemployment claims across the U.S. keep climbing. A record 6.6 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week.
The number of deaths here in the United States has just crossed 100,000.
There is no plan. There is no timeline. We are in unprecedented and uncharted waters.
Who will bring us through? God is going to bring us through. Who's going to keep you safe and keep your family safe? God is able to do. We know because of his power. And because God is, their resources are boundless with him. He's able. We build our faith knowing that we're not going through this alone, that others may be going through it, others may be coming out of it, others may give a testimony that he will bring us out, but it helps you to understand you are not alone. Now watch this. You can have faith even in moments of fear because your faith is stronger. It lasts longer than momentary fear. God wants to use you in moments like this to spread the very knowledge of who he is. It's not time for us to cocoon and say that we have nothing to say. Oh, no. It's time for us to speak loudly the things of God. God wants to flow through you. God's church will not be moved because he said it. Why? Because God is in the midst of her and God will help her. This is a promise right here. Well, preacher, what do I do? All you can do is wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. They that wait upon the Lord, he will renew your strength. You will mount up on wings as eagles. You will run and not be weary. And watch this, you will be able to walk through this and not faint. And in times like these, it is important for the church of Jesus Christ to know that God cares for you. All the promises of God are applicable to us. And it's time for us to see that the love that is expressed to us through Jesus Christ gives us this faith that we're not only at peace with God eternally, but at peace with God today. You must balance the facts with your faith. Because facts without faith will equal fear. As long as you have a Bible, God is speaking to you. God is speaking to you through his written word. God is not silent any longer. Some of you today, there's a giant of unemployment that's looming at your door. There's a financial giant that you're dealing with even right now. But I want you to know the Lord of hosts will fight. Even when you're at a disadvantage, he fights for you. The Lord of hosts is with you. The fighting Lord of hosts, he is with you. The covenant-keeping God is your shelter. He is your refuge. Selah.